The irresistible force of Dalvin Cook will indeed meet an immovable object on Sunday as Dalvin and the Vikings square off against the vaunted Tampa Bay Buccaneers run defense. Numero uno in the NFL. Golf clap. But yeah, coming on in, Dalvin Cook, the best running back in the damn league. He leads the league in yards from scrimmage with 1,564. It's not bad. Rushing touchdowns with 13. Overall touchdowns of 14. Plus, he leads the league with 113.6 rushing yards per game and is also reeling off 5 yards per carry. No big deal. No big deal. And yeah, respect. The Bucs do have the number one run defense in the league, allowing only 890 yards on the ground this season, as well as a Johan Santana ERA. Dentafloss thin, 3.3 yards per carry on the ground. They're also 9th in the NFL in defensive DVOA. They're 6th in the NFL in PFF defensive grade. So cool. Awesome. Great. Also, imagine... It's really insane how the Buccaneers are doing this without Vita Vea, the all-world nose tackle, great against the run, but they did trade in season for former Jet Steve McClendon. Has been filling in pretty nicely as well. Plus, their front seven is damn legit. So you got JPP and Shaq Barrett on the edges. You got the mercenary and Dominican Sue on the defensive interior. William Golston feels like he's been around forever, the former Michigan State Spartan. Plus, Levante friggin' David. Respect. One of the best middle linebackers in the National Football League. Constantly underrated, like never really got into that best off-ball linebacker conversation with Kuechly and Wagner and Kendricks, etc., but certainly deserves to be Nebraska Cornhuskers representing. Also, Devin White coming in from LSU, the second-year guy, pretty solid, although a little bit rough this year. Yeah, and also, safety, Antoine Winfield Jr., perhaps you've heard of him. Yeah, but also that Bucs defense, for as good as they are against the run, they've benefited extremely from the fewest carries against them in the National Football League with 271. Now, perhaps it's a function of game script, but not really. I mean, the Bucs have been in some pretty close games, and maybe it's more of a function of it's really easy to throw on some of the corners like Carlton Davis and Sean Murphy-Bunting, really giving it up as of late. And also, they've been thrown on the third most this season with 456 attempts. So it might just be like the 2006 Vikings where, William Wall, Mike Tomlin, they had the number one run defense in the NFL, but it was so damn easy to throw on them. I mean, it could be part of that, right? But frankly, the Vikings, even though they are up against a formidable defense, they do have to run Dalvin early. They do have to run him often in the game. And even if it's sort of dubious to start, like Dalvin on first down, Dalvin on second down, throw it on third down, punt, right? Still got to keep after it. Still got to keep hammering, control the clock, wear down that front seven, keep play action credible for Kirk Cousins. That's all important because there's nothing more that say JPP and Golston and Shaq Barrett, the sack leader last year, only has 5 this year, but there's nothing that they would like more than Kirk just dropping back and throwing it 40 times. 45 times, like pin their ears back and then just get after the Vikings offensive line, especially since the Vikings line have allowed 49 pressures and 8 sacks over the last 3 games against the Cowboys, Carolina, and Jacksonville. Tampa Bay more talented than all 3 of those teams up front. Also of note, don't have to do it. Don't have to do it. Just dive, zone right, zone left, counter tray, all that stuff. I mean, the Bucs are also allowing 6.1 receptions a game to running backs, which is 4th most in the league. So you do have Ezra Cleveland back. You can get that run game going a little bit more, as well as that screen game, which pulling and getting Ezra Cleveland out in space is phenomenal in that as well. So just get Dalvin the damn ball now. Does he have to touch it 38 times like he did in the Jacksonville game? But even though it was a rough go of it early against Jacksonville, you saw in overtime, like they wanted no part of tackling Dalvin Cook. It was like 33, 33, 33 over and over again. Now, could that happen in Tampa Bay? I mean, it's possible. Plus, going full meta here. So Dalvin grew up in Miami, went to school at Florida State in Tallahassee. Surprisingly, this is his first return trip to Florida. This is his first NFL game in the Sunshine State. Also, his mom and his family are going to be in attendance. And also, I mean, he's used to the heat and humidity. It's going to be 80 with some humidity on Sunday. So, I mean, it's all adding up. It's all adding up. So homecoming of sorts, playing in front of the family, that always gives you a little bit of a boost. Plus a guy who's not going to be taken aback by the heat. So 297. Let's go. Let's go. I think Dalvin has a serious opportunity, even though it is a Sunday nondescript noon game. He has a chance to cement his MVP case because if he goes down to Tampa, puts the metaphorical bang thing on the Bucs defense, the big bad Bucs defense, numero uno in the NFL, and he can make some huge gains on the Bucs, and then the Vikings make some huge gains in the playoff chase. It's going to be his award. It is. So even though Dalvin has been bottled up the last couple weeks, I think that he has potential to have a big game. Vikings are going to need it because as good as Kirk has been recently, and yes, Jefferson and Thielen, can't be all them. Can't be all them because this pass rush is damn legit. So the offense is going to have to, yet again, run through 33, and I think he's going to be up to the task. But your thoughts? Dalvin versus the numero uno run defense in the league. Please let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.